how do you think Sydney or Australia will change in the future? Okay, everybody, this is level 2-3 predictions. Action. Hi, Denny.
Hi, Jamie. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good.
That's good. Let me tell you what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be making some future predictions. We're going to make predictions using the future perfect. And we're going to have a little discussion, or we're going to talk about, some big issues about the world and our countries and what we think will happen with them in the future. So, first of all, Denny, let's think about your future. Is it bright?
Is my future bright?
Yeah.
Depends on if I have sunglasses. I think my future is pretty bright. I'll be okay.
You'll be alright.
I'm a minimalist at heart, so
Yeah.
I don't need a lot to survive, so I can live anywhere.
There you go. What do you think?
What about you?
My future is I don't have much future left, Denny. After 40s. We don't really think that way. We think about the past.
Reflecting.
Reflecting, yeah. What do you think you'll be doing this time next year?
By this time next year, I'll probably still be in Fukuoka. And assuming Kensington still can tolerate my intense negativity, I'll still be at Kensington. So.
For the moment, we're dealing with it. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much. It's very reassuring.
What about like longer term goals? How do you imagine your future 10 years from now?
10 years. How old will I be? I'll be 42. By the time I'm 42, I expect to be still remaining as physically fit as I am now. That's a very major goal of mine.
Yeah.
But also to have more savings and investments for retirement, like long-term planning and stuff. So I think I'll still be in Fukuoka, or maybe somewhere in Japan or somewhere in Asia.
Yep. Yeah. Speaking of retirement, what do you think you will do once you have finally retired?
Well, I look at retirement a little differently. People think of retirement as stopping working, but I think to stop working is a strange feeling for me. I like to work, so retirement for me is having enough to be able to stop. So by the time I'm retired, I'll probably be writing or maybe doing work online or continuing to teach.
Doing something else.
Yeah.
Now, Danny, you're originally from Sydney, Australia.
Correct.
How do you think Sydney or Australia will change in the future?
It's a hard question because I haven't been there in 6 years. So within the next 10 to 20 years, I think that Sydney will become more of a business centre. It's already considered the business centre of Australia. It's very similar to Tokyo, but a lot smaller, obviously. So I think it will continue to be that way. But I also think economically, I think that there are some problems there right now where it's too expensive. So something needs to happen there. Otherwise, there could be big problems.
Yeah. It's difficult, isn't it, to predict? I believe that one day Scotland will become an independent nation.
Maybe one day.
I do. I just think that the discussion is always there. And, we've already tried once, and the situation, the way it is now with Britain leaving the EU and Scotland not wanting to, then, yeah, at some point, I think I'm not sure if it should happen, but I think it will happen.
Yeah, I think it will eventually. It all starts with Mel Gibson.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. Now, what about the world, Denny? The world, it's getting bigger, isn't it? The population it seems to just continue growing and growing. How do you see that affecting our lives in the future?
Oh, you're throwing some easy questions, I see.
Yeah, I know you're a deep thinker.
I don't know exactly, but given trajectories of a lot of economic indexes and stuff, poverty will go down. because we've seen poverty go down by 90% since the 1800s. So poverty will go down, but we'll be moving into smaller places. I think that there will be a lot less zoning laws in a lot of countries, because a lot of countries now, they protect the environment by disallowing construction of things. But we'll have that moving. But then again, there are a lot of factors like declining populations. So I think it'll balance itself out because of generational changes. Yeah.
I have read that there's a peak somewhere where it can't get any bigger. I think there'll be less meat, to be honest. I just think there'll be less meat. I don't think either that or meat will become, people who eat meat will have to be multi-billionaires, and like water might become a commodity. Who knows? I don't see it as being particularly sustainable, though, as having a huge population. But who knows? Danny, we're kind of out of time, and I don't want to throw you any more incredibly difficult questions. So thank you very much for your time today.
Oh, it was good fun. I enjoyed difficult questions, so thank you very much.
I'm glad. And everybody, thank you very much, and see you in the next video.
All right. See you guys. Bye-bye.